Hey guys, my name is Jacob Ferguson, and I create drag race videos. Today I'm going to be talking about the speculation and the rumors of the All-Stars 6 cast. Now, All-Stars 6 was renewed for August 20th, 2020. They renewed the season after 5. Now, my opinions on 5 are that it was okay, but it wasn't as good as All-Stars 2. All-Stars 2 was basically the penultimate All-Stars. That one was kind of the mother of all All-Stars seasons. In fact, they've kind of gotten worse as they've gone on. For instance, All-Stars 4, it was fun, but not as fun as All-Stars 3, which wasn't as fun as All-Stars 2. All-Stars 1 was a hot mess. We don't talk about All-Stars 1. Chad shouldn't be able to give up his crown, but they're right in giving Latrice and all of them a second chance. Now, do I think that All-Stars 4 in its own right was okay? Yeah, I didn't really understand the double win at the end. For me, it all stemmed from Trixie winning All-Stars 3. If she hadn't won All-Stars 3, Shangela would have won All-Stars 3, or Kennedy, depending. And that way they wouldn't have had they wouldn't have to look actively for an African American to win All-Stars 4. It should have just gone to Trinity, but, you know, we don't really know what would have happened because both of them won. I would have saved the double Shantae or double win for Jujubee and Shay, because I think both of them in their own right are winners. Now, All-Stars 6 is going to have 13 queens. Now, 13 is more than 10, which means that there is a higher chance for your favorite queen not to make it, which is fine. The cast originally had 10. There was a really odd rumor that Ginger Minj was going to be in All-Star 6, and I was like, yay, go Ginger. And she actually, I'm not going to say confirmed, because this is all alleged and there's going to be some spoilers, but none that are confirmed. This isn't going to be like an iPhone video where they do the techno pop music. No. So, Ginger, I had been saying that Ginger needed to be on All-Stars 6 because All-Stars 2 was so bad for her that she needed to be on a season that somebody would actually care about her. You know, everybody was caring about Katya, Alaska, Detox. Everybody was mad at Fifi O'Hara for no reason. And Alyssa Edwards was there. So with Ginger being on her own, will she make it? I hope so. Other queens that were rumored to be on just the 10 were Jiggly Caliente. Doesn't need All-Stars, but okay. We can do that. Sonique, I like that Sonique is going to be on this season. Trinity K. Bonet. Now, I love Trinity K. Bonet so much, and I'm so glad that they put one from one of the best seasons of Drag Race on there. Scarlet Envy. We already knew Scarlet Envy was going to be on the next All-Stars. Jan. And of course, Pandora and Jala from All-Stars 1. Is Mimi going to be on All-Stars? We don't know. Mimi, I'm first. I feel like by All-Stars 8, all of the queens that weren't Raven or Chad will be on All-Stars again. And we may have an All-Star winner. Though I doubt it, considering that, you know, Jujubee and Chanel were the frontrunners of that competition as well, and only Jujubee has been on. And the final one was Raja. Now, don't get it twisted, right? Raja. I'm missing Akira somewhere in there. Maybe my math is off. Akira was also supposed to be in there. I love Raja, but the only reason that they added her in was because of Scarlet. And I don't think that's fair. I feel like they should have gotten their separate All-Star seasons to grow. Now, when the other three, Eureka, Silky, and Serena, jumped in, I was like, hey, what? Really? No. I don't feel like any of these queens should be on All-Stars quite yet. Then Silky's like, well, you know what? I'm gonna be on All-Stars, and then I started thinking about it, and I'm like, okay, well, I can see that, but you're gonna have to prove it. Then Serena Cha-Cha, I'll get to in a minute. Eureka does not need to be on All-Stars. I'm sorry. She made it to second place in one season and was eliminated for an injury in the first season she was in. She does not need to be back on All-Stars. If you're doing that, you should add Cynthia and Vanjie back onto All-Stars as well. But everybody's tired of Vanjie and everybody's tired of Cynthia, just like we are tired of Eureka. But that's just my opinion. Serena was the one that surprised me the most because I guess since you're adding her back, you can add Dax or, Phoenix. Everybody's going to be in the comments. Well, I haven't gotten any comments on the first video, and that was filmed 4 months ago. And, 13 views. I'm viral. But everybody, if they did comment, which I don't know if you are going to comment, but if people in the comments are going to be saying, Phoenix, really? You want to see Phoenix back on All-Stars? And same to you. Really? You wanted to see Serena back on All-Stars? You wanted to see Mariah back on All-Stars? Like, don't start with me. I have my favorites. You guys wanted to see, Mayhem Miller on All-Stars? You want to see Jan on All-Stars? Listen, I love Jan. Love her. Does not need to be on All-Stars yet. Because Season 12 just happened. She's not going to have that much time to prepare. Now, as for the alleged iPhone video spoilers that have been surfacing ever since All-Stars 6 was renewed, we got some things. For instance, we know that 5 queens have been eliminated so far. Those being Jada, Sophia, which Jada, I can see her being eliminated first only if the person who eliminates her is playing fair. If they're playing fair, then they will eliminate her. If they're not playing fair, they will go, okay, well, she was on All-Stars 1, so we need to keep her here and safe. But if they're playing fair and she does really bad at the challenge, of course you're going to get rid of her. That's how I would play it. If Jada, let's say if it was Jada and Trinity K. Bonet, and Trinity K. Bonet did a really good job, but was in the bottom because she didn't do as well as the others, and Jada did a terrible job. Of course I'm going to keep Trinity around. She's going to bring up the level of the people. As far as Raja getting sent home next after her, listen, if you're going to use the Raja Scarlet storyline, why even have it? Because if it's over in 2 episodes, and then the villain goes home, that's not fair. That, as well as the next one going home being Scarlet, it's like useless. I would have much preferred that they keep on arguing about it as they get closer and closer to the finale, as more and more people are trying to get them taken out. But they keep on failing because they're doing so well in the challenges. But it just speaks to the level of, since Raja is gone, we have no use for Scarlet anymore because her storyline is done, so we're going to get rid of her. Jiggly Caliente apparently going home next. These are just rumors. I'm not telling you who's going home. I thought she was going to be the first out, because she doesn't need Drag Race. I feel like she's going to get an Aja-style redemption and then go home. Serena Chacha being eliminated next. I want to see far more than what she would have had in store on Season 5, and I'm so happy that she gets to come back to All-Stars. And gets it home 9th out of 13. Not bad, but not good either. Midway through the competition. Silky and Akira getting eliminated next. Akira was one of my top 4. That's gone down the drain. Apparently, now here's where some issue arises. The top 4 being Ginger, Trinity, and Sonique with Eureka. I don't want Eureka to win, because I feel like she is not as... I feel like her redemption is going to be, I'm annoying. I'm still annoying. And the Vixen was right, but also, I have the soft side that not many people know. And I just want to show that to the judges, because I know that I can be harsh sometimes, and we're just going to get bored of it. If you couldn't tell, I have cats, and I'm not going to move to another room. Would you two knock that off? Thank you very much. But with Ginger, it's going to be that thing of, hey, this was bad. All Stars 2 was a bad choice. How can I further enhance things? Trinity and Sonique are going to be the fighters of the season, and I cannot wait to see what they bring to the table. So with that, I'm going to be signing off. Have a good day, have a good night, have a good morning, have a good Christmas if you celebrate Christmas, even though it's not Christmas and it's October. Happy Halloween, Kwanzaa, whenever you were watching this.